Quiet American suburban neighborhood, Jason, a troubled high school student, is at the center of a storm. His parents, deeply worried about his falling grades, suspect that his group of friends is dragging him down the same dark path his older brother, Michael, once walked, a path that led straight to prison. Despite his parents' efforts, Jason is soon seen selling illegal substances to classmates, echoing the same dangerous activities Michael once got involved in. The school environment offers a spark of hope. Lila, a new English teacher, arrives eager to make a difference. After introducing herself to the class, she meets Andrew, the gym instructor, who warmly welcomes her. That night, Lila calls her mother to share how well her first days are going, unaware that, at the same time, Jason is in yet another heated argument at home. His mother, terrified at the thought of him following in Michael's footsteps, struggles to contain her growing fear. The next day, after class, Jason stays behind to talk to Lila. She had assigned the class a personal essay, but instead of asking for help, Jason unexpectedly turns the question back on her. "What about you?" Surprised, Lila asks what he means, but Jason leaves without answering. Outside, she runs into Sean, who warns her to stay away from Jason, convinced the boy is beyond saving. Despite the warning, Lila insists she has a responsibility as a teacher, especially since Jason reached out. The next day, Jason surprises everyone by handing in an impressive essay. Lila encourages him, saying she believes in his potential. That night, however, we see cracks in Lila's own life as she deals with divorce papers at home. The following morning, Jason notices Lila and Andrew making plans together, leaving him distracted in class. Later, Lila talks to him about it, and he confesses the immense pressure he feels not to become like Michael. Moved, she offers daily tutoring sessions, and Jason seems genuinely pleased. That night, Lila and Andrew meet at a local bar, sharing laughs and drinks. But from the shadows, Jason watches them. As the night progresses, Lila drinks a bit too much, and Andrew, disappointed by her pulling away, arranges a cab for her. The next day, Jason skips school, which upsets Lila. When he later promises not to skip again, he asks her to keep his absence a secret, something she reluctantly agrees to. But when Jason makes an unexpected romantic gesture by holding her hand, Lila immediately pulls back, aware of the dangerous line being crossed. On a rainy night, Jason shows up at Lila's house, beaten and bloody. Alarmed, Lila cuts off a call with her mother to tend to him. When Jason gets angry and tries to leave, Lila offers to drive him home. On the way, he asks her to stop at a scenic overlook, trying to get closer to her, but she firmly resists, reminding him that nothing can happen between a teacher and a student. However, the next day at school, Jason gives her a necklace, and although Lila knows this is dangerous, she can't help but feel touched. As their connection deepens, Lila opens up to Jason about her abusive marriage. They spend more time together, escaping for a picnic, with Jason taking intimate photos of her. But the situation spirals out of control when Jason's mother finds the photos on his phone and furiously confronts Lila at school, demanding she end whatever is happening between them. While Lila tries to calm her, Jason's mother storms off. At home, when Jason's parents argue, his father surprisingly sides with his son, acknowledging his feelings. Meanwhile, Lila confesses everything to her own mother, who explodes with anger, warning her she's risking prison. Jason tries to visit Lila, but she refuses to see him, sending him away. Later, he slips an apologetic love letter under her door, and when she opens it, he appears with flowers, begging her to run away from town with him. At school, Jason asks if she's considered his proposal, but Andrew, watching from afar, seethes with jealousy. That night, Andrew assaults Lila in the classroom, and Jason finds her afterward, promising to confront him. The confrontation ends disastrously. The police are called and Jason is arrested. Lila watches, crushed by guilt, as Jason's mother posts bail and demands that Lila stay away. Days pass and Jason stops coming to school. Desperate, Lila pressures Andrew to resign, threatening to expose his attack. But when Jason returns to find Lila, she has already made her decision. She's leaving town and she refuses to take him with her. Heartbroken, Jason watches her leave, and the film closes on his tear-covered face. A fun fact is that the story was inspired by real-life accounts of forbidden relationships and the ethical boundaries between teachers and students. Personally, I would never have accepted Jason's romantic advances the moment he gave the necklace. As a teacher, the ethical lines are clear, and allowing even small gestures to cross those boundaries invites disaster. However, I find it interesting how the story humanizes both Lila and Jason, showing their emotional vulnerabilities instead of painting either as purely predator or purely victim. It's a subtle portrayal of how emotional needs can cloud judgment, especially when both parties are struggling with loneliness and trauma. Leave your opinion in the comments about what you thought of the film. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. It's already on the screen. Just click, and I'll be waiting for you there.